good morning, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world. Mamba here, before you back into the city to the Queen's Wharf. This is that new project that's coming up. Thought I'd come here and show you what they're doing. Hope you're well, guys, wherever you are in the world, guys. Mamba's here. As usual, don't forget to subscribe, share, and like my videos so we can keep going up there. Upper. So yeah, I've been I think it was about 2 months since I was last here. 2 or 3 months or something like that. So yeah, come back here, show you what they're doing. I haven't been in town for a while, so yeah, I don't get to see what's happening up in town. Whoa. Hey, would you look at this? What an abomination. This is an abomination. What happened to the mural? The mural is gone. Oh, don't worry, I got it in the archives. This is very petty, to be honest. So why would they get rid of the mural? I mean, we still build this city. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Queen's Wharf. Show you up here, show you what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing with the mural, why they take that off. I don't know who might be behind that. I bet it's Chris Fully, because he comes through here to go to his work. And Jared Bly, probably. They'll be behind this. They get to see this every day, and they probably want to start taking the flags off too. These guys, you watch. That's the mural. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a mural behind there. Very, very artistic, if I must add. So let's have a look in here, what they're doing. Looks like they poured that slab.
What's in there, brother?
Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a massive major development over here, guys. They finally brought up that slab. It's caught up to the main ground floor. This is what we got here. You got that main building coming up. So I think might be another one here as well. So at the moment they're probably using that just as a loading bay. And then they'll probably have another tower here. It looks like there's gonna be like almost 3 towers here by the looks of things. Can't be just all one building, can it? I don't think it is, because that'll be a massive jump. That jump is huge. Look at that. Yeah, so this is what they're doing, guys. Just can't believe they covered the mural. It's pretty pathetic, if you ask me. I mean, the union is here to stay, for sure. Sooner they accept this, the better. I mean, how they're talking about the administrator gotten ill and stuff like that. Man, they think that running union or organizing all the workers and trying to get all their rights is easy, but it's not. You still have to deal with the developers and all the shareholders. They want their cut as well. I mean, they say like they want to keep the administrator until the CFMU is they say rehabilitated back to the people, gonna give it back to their members. So I don't understand, like you appointed the administrator. It was never like I wonder what that weight's doing up there. Leave a comment down there if you know what they're doing. It's been there for a minute. Like, they appointed the administrator. It's not like the members elected the elected the administrator. It's the government. So if they really want it to be, for it to be go back to the people, it needs to be democratic. The members should vote for who should be the elected leader, and then that should be it. Because trying to fight this bud, like trying to convince the developers to budge with their pennies. No, they want it as cheap as they can get it. So they'll fight tooth and nail to get and save whatever they can save. So the only thing they do understand is the workforce. They need the workforce, and there's still debt coming down there. They need the workforce, and the only thing that we have is withdrawing our labor. But it has to be unilateral. It can be individually. It can be individually. So what they're saying is the administrator is going to reform the CFMU, make it be like a tofu CFMU, pretty much. They're trying to, because the members, the organizers, the representative that we had, they were pretty staunch. Like Mark Rabbi and Jay and Ingham, they knew what was meant to, what our entitlements were, and they fought for every bit of it, especially that new EBA that came up. They were part and parcel, like had a lot to do with it. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Down here, oh, that bit looks bad. Down there we have the jump. We have another jump down there. It's coming up. I don't know if this is gonna be all one floor here. Just waiting for that to join up, and then there'll be perimeter screens along here. Because that jump there, it's not the same as this one. And that one normally is a wraparounder. They'll have like screens around it, and they jump like in sync, kind of thing. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this one turns out. If it's going to be a singular jump and then perimeter screens around it. Oh yeah, whatever method they're going to use, we'll see. See once they pop out of this ground slab here, and we'll be able to identify what's going to be happening. Ladies and gentlemen, having a look from the far. This is what we can see from this angle. So yeah, we got that jump coming out as well. Now we got the scaffold fully encapsulated, ladies and gents. That's what's happening over here. So yeah, they made a bit of progress for sure. This one is a bit touch and go, man. There's still prep work to go. There's still a lot of prep work happening in there until that whole thing starts moving again. It's gonna be a minute. It did move though, because they put the has on there, so it has moved. I'm not sure how, if the the hoist is operational. Presume it would be, because even that scaff needs to be able to be taken up there, and the boys need to be able to get up and down those levels as they access it, if they need to get small beats and stuff like that for the scaff. You know, sometimes the cranes might be a little bit busy. You might need to get a few, whatever you need to get, you know, go to the toilet or whatever. You still need the hoist, because those are just still considered levels. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll probably say level 12 there, close to. Because if you count those landings with a normal standard build, That's what that equates to. Like that's normal standard build there. And over here, ladies and gentlemen, back here at the Queen's Wharf, show you what they're doing over here, guys. I was here last couple of days, about 3 weeks ago, and obviously there's been a bit of change here, guys. They're taking over the perimeter, moved it back to the other side, so you can have it. They got more smoke shades up over here. Another second jump is coming out, protruding. I said they'll be getting rid of those flags on there. Here we go. We only got 2 now. Was it 2 or 3? Yeah. Like I said, it's what's coming. It's good to see that the young new members are coming through and taking over and being more in the managerial positions where they kind of assist in day-to-day running of the building, especially buildings like this. But they used to be part of the construction premises and yeah, just the core-based worker, not just from the engineering part of it, but or coming from TAFE and straight away into like yeah, end of the role, because that role is more demanding. It's just like driving a bus. You know how to cut that corner, you gotta make that loop, big glass loop, wide load coming. So yeah, it's pretty quite interesting. I mean, last time I was here, these changes were not here, but now we can see like they moved that. Obviously, maybe there was reasons behind that, but I didn't see why they had to close it before. But we're in a political season, and the more mileage you make, or the more noise you make, and pick up on the person who think that they've already created is the problem, and the more support you get for you be getting re-elected as well. So it could be political, it could be not based with a lot of information. I'm not in the government. That guy he is over there, like, we know who he is. I'm not gonna say allegedly, so like I say, it's allegedly, so could be, it could be not. Allegedly that guy there and one of these guys on this other side of town, because those are the guys that make those policies and all the stuff that affect the day-to-day way of living. So yeah, we are only here to provide the expertise and also be able to be guided within proper working safe code, especially on big projects like this, like require a lot of expertise and good guidance. And it's good to see, like I said, like those ex-workers stepping up in bigger roles in subcontracting companies. They understand how long the project takes, or what it requires to run some of those businesses, and yeah, and our entitlements as well. So kudos to them, and kudos to them for stepping up. It's not all subcontractors that are against CFMU. A lot of them are with CFMU because they know the cost of living is going up, and they would like that to be eradicated. I mean, that goes a lot to do with the government, so it's up to it's complicated. It's all about trade and yeah, all that kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, like, we need proper leadership. We need good leadership, leadership that's gonna be able to fight for our rights and also be able to know what our entitlements and benefits are at the end of the day. Like, it's a big business and it's a risky business as well. Like, I know shareholders want their part, but I guess when the powerful get their power, they want to oppress and want more dividends, and they want to take away, erode all your rights. But hopefully we can maintain and keep the same standards that we already have over here. Like, if they can fight for that, like, I know all the governments are coming in different ways of governing and running the day-to-day way of policing their government. But at the end of the day, it's the core of the people that pay the taxes. You get them alleviate their way of living and make it more economically sound for them to be able to operate day-to-day life. We appreciate all your 50 cent. Like I always say, that makes a big difference for a lot. But I wish you'd drop the parking a little bit more. Like that's another big one. It's gone up to like 17 something. Like that's ridiculous. Like, come on, like land has always been there. The only thing you cabin is you're increasing the population, which is, yeah, we get it, but while you're also increasing the population, which methods are you using to mitigate so those people are, well, when they come in, they're resettled or have opportunities which it doesn't disrupt other people's day-to-day way of living? And that's what most people are, what I can gather, are upset about, because it's not about people coming over. It's just about managing the flow of people that are coming in. I know economies are built are built because of our populations, but also you have to manage the day-to-day people's flow and demand. The day-to-day people's flow and demands and services. So for that and much more and a little bit not more to say, yeah, not all subbies are not on the union side. Majority of them are mainly interest based or profit based. But yeah, like the ones that I know, like Multiplex, Hutchies, all those big companies that work with the unions, they know what their jobs that they do, what kind of expertise that they expect to get, and if they're looking for the best is where they are. And a lot of majority of those big guys who are running those companies, they were ex-unions and they pretty much understand. I mean, like even the jobs that you would end up working on, it won't be like not as it won't be unsafe, but sometimes when the pressure is on, you can get people get caught out, and that's when you need like a delegate or someone to step in. But if the union doesn't have those powers to be able to do that, they'll be paying, but then there'll be more fatalities, because at the end of the day, everyone wants to make a profit, and when there's no checks and balance, there's gonna be a lot of shortcuts being taken in a way. Like sometimes people don't mean to do it, but they just find themselves, they become complacent. And if you got no one to pull you back, I say, hey, come back. It's like you're only trying to jump off the ledge, and someone's like, hey, buddy, we love you, man. Just don't jump. Just come back. That's what the delegate does. It's like, hey, come on, man, you know you're gonna kill these boys. Just step back a bit. Let's talk about this. It's the heat. The heat's just too much, man. It's like the humidity could be too much. Yeah, you know, the boys are not being paid the dues, man. You're making the boys work in the rain. So what's up with that? Yeah, the boy got electrocuted. It's like, hey, come step back. Let's have a chat. Like that. It's like a friendly banter, but it's enshrined in the EBA, so it's part of an agreement. It's not that people are going against the agreement. It's only when people don't abide by those agreements, then people say, okay, we're gonna put tools down. Like, it's not like they decided to do it the same day. But hey, man, come on, man. And then most of the time it's members. They're like, come on, buddy, because the delegate try to give them enough time to be reasonable with them, but sometimes they flaunt those laws or rules. And then the delegate will have to step up. And on this side, we got this building getting revamped. Wonder what they're gonna do with it. They're gonna paint it or modifying the rooms up there. Obviously, it's one thing. You can see up there. It'll be interesting to see how it's gonna turn out. Yeah, up there looks a little bit rustic. I think that used to be a government building too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I know where they moved to. All the whole stuff were in there. I wonder where they went. which building they must have moved to.